What's going on, guys? Welcome back to TriFecta Airsoft. Chris here. Today we're going to take a look at this Desert Eagle. This is a Magnum Research Jericho 941. This is a non-blowback CO2 gun. We just got this in our Labor Day box of awesomeness. And I'm going to show you what comes in the box here. Open this up. You got a manual. Just a little 3-piece, real simple manual. Obviously you have your gun. Magazine, 15 rounds, and then it also comes with BBs. It's only like 100 in here, but it comes in like a little box that looks like real bullets, so it's kind of cool. And then it also comes with your tool for your magazine to put the CO2 in the bottom. So this is the gray one. They have a black one and they have a two-tone that's gray and black. So it's not really a silver, it's like a really flat gray finish on here. This is a full polymer gun. It's really sturdy polymer. I thought it was metal when I first got it because of the finish. So pretty nice finish on here. Again, this is non-blowback. Has your safety here on the slide on both sides. It's ambidextrous. Then you have your mock slide release here. Then your mock hammer as well. Obviously goes back a little bit when you pull the trigger. So it is double action only. You don't, that hammer is fake, so you can't pull that back and cock it. The trigger pull is very heavy on this thing. Takes a lot of force to pull that back, but it is fairly smooth. So you're not gonna be jerking your gun all over the place trying to pull that trigger back. You have your serrations in front of the trigger guard here for that offhand support. You have a small Picatinny rail on the bottom for lights or lasers, whatever you want to put on there. You have very standard iron sights on this thing. You have two white dots on the back, but that front sight is doesn't have anything on it, just painted the color of the gun. So they're decent sights. So you have your Magnum Research logo on the grips here on both sides. Bit of serrations on the back of the grip here and on the front. This is a 15 round, just a single stack mag, CO2. You have your Magnum Research and your Desert Eagle pistol licensing on the sides of the gun here. This one is actually modeled after the one that was made all the way back in the 90s. With this bulge on the back of the grip here and the way the safety looks for the decocker on the real gun. Is right here, and then this slide release here. This is all modeled after the original Jericho 941 by Magnum Research. The new ones don't look anything like this. They look way different. They actually look a lot better, but nonetheless still a pretty decent looking gun. Being a non-blowback, cheap, like I think this thing's 50 bucks. It's pretty well made. It's heavy. The mag is heavy. Made out of good plastic. This thing's said to be shooting between 320 and 350 FPS. So we're going to take it to the Chrono and we're going to see what she's doing with those .2s. We got the baby Deagle here. We got a fresh CO2 cartridge in it and we got some .2s. Let's see what this FPS is. We're going to do a little range and accuracy test with this thing. We still have the .2s in here and we're only going to be at about 30 feet. Standard, typical pistol engagement distance. Alright guys, so as you saw on that FPS test that we did, that was a fresh CO2 cartridge and it was shooting in the high 300s. So it's shooting a little bit hotter than what it says it's going to shoot on the website there. And it's definitely shooting too hot for like a standard sidearm or CQB scenario. So keep that in mind with this thing. The accuracy was decent. This does have a fixed hop up, so you can't adjust it, but it is there. So I was standing about 30 feet, and it was shooting just a little bit high, but pretty decent performance from the accuracy on this thing. So not bad at all. Overall, it's a decent gun for 50 bucks. Not bad for a non-blowback. Me personally, I don't really like the way it looks. It kind of just looks like, you know, obviously it's called the baby deagle, but it just looks like, you know, you're wanting the real deagle. It's just not quite there. That's how it kind of looks in my mind. So we appreciate you guys watching, and we'll see you next time.